I am Victoria Valle, and I'm excited today because I'm taking you to 3 of my favorite metro parks. There are 19 metro parks in our area here in Lucas County, and the first one we're going to stop by is Oak Openings. So this is located just out by the Waterville, White House, Swanton area. It is a huge park, and they now have like lodging that's there. They have a brewery, coffee shop. So I'll be excited to show that to you. Actually, I have not been there yet, so I'm excited to see it myself. So this is the brewery coffee shop that they have. So this is the brewery coffee shop. This is just adorable. I'm not even quite sure how long it's been here. I'm gonna guess at least a year or more. You can see all the brewery over there, the coffee. Can't imagine this isn't just packed in the summertime. When you're here, this is definitely an area you would want to check out. Let's go take a look at the Treehouse area and see how that's set up. So they've got like a kitchen here. Then they have the spiral staircase. There's a bedroom upstairs. This one is a 2-bedroom. And then they have their screened in patio. These center areas are for like all of the different tree houses. So if you were having like your family reunion and each person stayed, then you've got these areas that you can use. There's so much detail. Just the railings that they put into it and the woodwork on the outside. A slide too. How'd you break your ankle? Out at the tree house where I wasn't supposed to be. I thought these were gonna be a lot smaller, and I thought they were like, I don't know, a tree house in a sense of just like the one building, you know, and then you kind of stayed in it. I would definitely stay here, and this will definitely be like one of my areas that I'm gonna think about for a client event. Here is the Oak Openings Lodge. So this is, gosh, I don't even know, a few miles from where the tree house is and the heavy, but this is the lodge that they have here. This could also be rented out. I came to a couple different charity events that we had here, which is absolutely gorgeous and is kind of the entrance into the park that we're gonna go back to Mallard Lake, and where there's lots of different walking trails. So this area is more of what I've always known as Oak Openings. So if I was coming out and going to Oak Openings, I've always just come here. We went on hikes. I didn't even realize how big this is, from going all the way down to Maumee, and then we hit the Fallen Timbers area out to Swanton to where the tree houses are. So here we get to learn about the wildlife. They even have the sound, so that I think I'm in the forest. And all of the different animals and flowers that you'll see. Actually, it's just a gorgeous view. Look at the quality of construction here too. Definitely very nice. Now we're gonna head over to the next park, and we're gonna be going to Sidecut Park, Fallen Timbers area. So Sidecut actually adjoins where Fallen Timbers is. This is Side Cut Park. What makes it so unique is actually the Maumee River is over on that side. There is the covered shelter house, and that is actually was donated by the Maumee Rotary. There are all different paths and like a playground that's back there. And then when we get up here, I want to show you a really cool place. And it was put together again by the Maumee Rotary. Can you tell I love Maumee Rotary? I have been a part of it for many, many years. And they call it the Peace Garden. And it is a great place just to come and relax. Here is a path that goes through all of these different water canals, and we'll go over here. But over here is the Peace Garden, and they have a second one coming in just right over on the other side. I love this area. I have come down here at different times just to sit, meditate, or to read in the summer and the spring. It's just super peaceful. And then as we go up, you can take the different trails through the park. Up ahead is the second Peace Garden that is being built, and it very well could be finished in looking at it right now. They call this like the Locks Canal. As you go, then there are trails that go up and through here that will take us, which we're gonna drive to the Fallen Timbers Monument then, that overlooks the river as well. So this is the Fallen Timbers Battlefield Memorial. Up here is the monument, which gives us a great view, but what is also really cool is this area then links us to the Fallen Timbers Metropark as well as to the Side Cut Park and takes us all along the Maumee River. And it also takes us to the bike paths, which would then take us to Oak Openings. Within like miles, we would have to drive to all of these, but on those days that you wanted to get a really good bike ride or just be out in nature for the entire day, you could hit each of these different parks. Here it says the General Anthony organized the Legion to the United States. There was also Chief Little Turtle, and President Washington defeated Little Turtle's warriors here at the Fallen Timbers on August 20th, 1794. The victory led to a Treaty of the Greenville in August of 1795, which opened much of the present state of Ohio. From here, let's go check out our third and final park. That one is one that has been completely renovated, so I'll be excited to show it to you if you haven't seen it. It's located right downtown, so let's go take a look. We are headed to our final park of the series, and we are at the Glass City Park, which is right downtown Toledo. They have continually been adding things to and renovating, so it is probably one of the coolest parks that we have thus far. Where the other ones are a little bit more nature, this one just has all kinds of things at it. When you're here in the wintertime, this is all set up where people change for their skates and things like that. They've got the restaurant, coffee and things that are over here. But out here is what they call the ribbon. So in the wintertime, it is set up for ice skating, and then in the summertime, it is roller skating, roller blading. You can rent out the cabanas, and then as we go down here, all of this overlooks the river. You can have events down here, you could have birthday parties, showers and things. And then we have the ships that were over there that used to be down there that you can tour. When we go over to this area, they have some different park things, climbing areas. So this area here is more for the little ones. And then once we get out to here is what they call the ribbon, and then this goes down and around. And those are all different like fire pits and things. It was packed that you had to have a reservation. The time frame was for an hour, and one would have thought like, I wanted to stay. But being here and ice skating for an hour was definitely enough. I had not ice skated since I was probably 12, and so it was a bit of a wiggle, but I made it through. That wraps up our tour of my 3 favorite parks here in the Toledo metro area. There are, I forget, what did we say, like 16 of them or something? So there's still a ton more, and they all have unique things. If you have any questions, you can contact me or put your comments below. I would love to hear what you like about the other parks and what's your favorite park. If there's something I haven't seen yet that I want to make sure that I get it.